when I begin the whole self improvement journey that everybody speaks about. Hamza, this whole realm of self improvement. Start self improvement around the year 2023. The year self supposed to change. So I start self improvement and I have a lot of other things to manage. School life, this. My whole life is in shambles. Stressing. I don't have enough time for this. I don't have enough time for that. I don't have enough time for everything. I'm busy doing stuff until 10, 12 a.m., 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. I'd be stuck on my computer trying to get homework done, scrolling at the same time. And I absolutely ruined my sleep. Trying to stay up and grind, bro, just grind. Stay up at 10 p.m. on my computer, trying to get all my homework done. I tried to get all the easy stuff, the tiny stuff which I could have gotten done way earlier. But I didn't. I didn't at all. I could have gotten it done earlier and earlier, so many weeks ago. But I didn't at all. Instead, I just have to finish it. It literally like submitting it at 11 p.m. 11 p.m. Do you understand how late that is? Now, a lot of you can relate. 11 p.m. is it's quite late. Anyway, back to the story. So, finishing up the last bit of homework, submit it into the online classroom, the web page or whatever. Comes to my teacher, great, this, whatever. And I'm just losing track because I'm trying to manage self improvement, school, this, and everybody just tells me, bro. Everybody tells me the classic belief. I watch those videos for hours trying to figure out what to do. Should I do this? Should I do this? That guy said this. That guy said this. That guy said this. And I was literally in shambles because I tried all of it and nothing worked. Literally none of it worked. This whole idea of work-life balance, it can work for some, but it didn't work for me. So my life was in shambles. Sometimes I'd be ahead on homework and I'd literally finish it within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks in advance, and everybody else would be confused because, like, huh? How are you already done? Be like some sort of test, and we'd get you get homework. I'd get homework before the test, and it's to prepare me for the test. I did that homework a couple weeks in advance. When the teacher asked me, "Hey, do you have something? Do you know what this word means? This definition, this word means?" Raise my hand, etc., etc. Stuff happened because everybody's shocked. Everybody has their eyes literally pointed at, literally directed at me like this. Like I'm some superhuman for just completing the homework within like 2 weeks. 2 weeks in advance, and everybody's looking at me like I'm sort of superhuman. Like I've I've beaten the world record of the marathon, lifted the most weight of, and I start getting looked at as the superhuman. Anywho, I was finally able to manage self-improvement, school, without overgoing either one. Not overgoing school, not overgoing self-improvement. I could balance them both just perfectly. So, let's begin. Schoolwork and start with schoolwork. When you do schoolwork, whether it's classwork or homework, you typically have a set amount of time to do it. Unless you don't, but when you do have that, you want to make sure you stay up to date. Say you have homework due in a week from now. Take this as an example. A week from now. Ideally, everybody just says, "Oh, just split it up into small parts, bro. Just split it into small parts, bro." Well, that stuff doesn't work for most people. Us, it doesn't work for us. Trying to just split it, trying to get all the easy stuff done before the hard stuff. It doesn't work for us. It doesn't work for us. We all know what it's like. Trying to just get all the homework done, submit it, hand it in within an hour, 2 hours, let alone 10, 15, 24 hours. Everybody knows that feeling. When we're in a rush. So, in terms of getting schoolwork, classwork, and homework done on time, you instead want to do what I call let me think of a name. The Action Taker. Now, I know this sounds like a weird name, but the Action Taker. You want to pick the homework or classwork you have. You want to have as much time as you can before. So you want to get the assignment. You want to work on it as soon as possible. The second your teacher gives it to you, you should be on it. Don't just wait. Oh, look around. This is how I do it. This just. You can figure out that later. Pick out the assignment. Get on it. Just get on it as soon as possible. Read it once or twice, maybe, but really quickly because you want this process to be fast. So, pick the assignment as soon as possible. Second part, you want to make sure you're in a flow state. Now, flow state, if you don't know what it is, you idiot. It's when your brain is in the most productive state. You know that feeling sometimes when you get in when you're productive and it's like almost you're not even really trying, but you're done and you're so focused and energized and you don't have that sluggish feeling, that flow state. you should also be in a flow state when doing your work. In order to do this, there's many different ways online. I tried many of the different ways online. Personally, I only found one way that worked. This worked for, I forgot the soccer player's name. Peely. Yeah. He was in the flow state when he was playing a soccer game. He said he didn't really feel scared. That's the flow state right there. That's a perfect example. So to get in the flow state, you want to reduce your nervousness and anxious. Now, with many things on the internet, there's many different ways. But if you're here to take my advice, sit down with your legs crossed, not over each other. Just sit down in a chair. Put your hands on your knees. And calm down for a second. Calm down. You're stressing over this assignment, this assignment, this assignment, this assignment. I have literally hundreds of assignments I need to get done. Stressing out, bro. Calm down for a second. Calm down. Breathe. This is how you get in the flow state where you feel most productive, energetic, you feel sharp, and you don't have that sluggish feeling. Like, I've done loads of work. Everybody's like stressing. Oh, we have tons of work to get done. I can get it done within an hour, 2 hours. They're procrastinating, and finally they get it done within 5, 10 hours. For me, it's easy. I'm just blazing through. Blazing past everybody. Now, you don't want to forget about the part where school can affect your mental health. Self improvement. It's kind of like an antibiotic and kind of counters it. So, as part of self improvement, you want to make sure you meditate in your journal so you counteract the effect of depression of school. You want to do that? Now, this is the unfiltered section where I'm speaking directly to my boys, to the brotherhood. So, in terms of routine, you want to structure it very strategically. Now, I'm not saying be a scientist and E equals MC squared. This. I have to get it perfect. Structure a routine, which it might be shifting some time to time because this time. Just make a structure. Make a structure. Say you wake up 4:30, 5:30. You want to get 30 minutes of work done. So you meditate, your meditating session in, you exercise for a bit if you're still at home or in your gym, right? Now, in terms of routine, you have to find what best works for you. I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna have to create a couple because time will shift. Time to time, it will probably shift, or maybe even very rapidly. Just right now, create a routine you think you could stick to. If it's late at night, create a routine for tomorrow. If it's early and you just woke up, create a routine like now. urgently. So after you have your routine and you structured it, say you finish your school 7, starts at 7 a.m., ends at 2 p.m. After you get back from school, you eat, you go to the gym, you come back, you finish your school, you finish studying, you journal, and then you go to sleep. That's an example of routine, and you could structure something similar along those lines. Just just make it as simple as possible. Don't make it all this sciencey and all this shit, okay? Just make it very, very, very simple to stick to, and don't overcomplicate it or make it harder than it has to be. So, in our Discord, in our Brotherhood, we will have where people can talk and more value. So, if you want more self improvement content, subscribe and welcome to the Brotherhood.